Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Raul, and I'm working on my Petty Superbird here, and some final details, some little things that are a little challenging, but I'm getting through them all. And one of them being the tires, lettering here. Having lots of fun here. Now, I got two that are pretty much done, I think, and I'm hoping they stay stuck because these are becoming a bit of a problem. Um, I tried some decals that I had left over. These were not sticking; they were ghosting and just coming right off. And the more I tried to get them to stick, the worse it got. So I had another set over here. So some they just don't seem to want to stick to these tires. I don't know if it's the tires themselves. These two really stuck okay, but if I handle them or careful, they stick to my fingers and not stick to the tires as well. But these are old Shabu uh, lettering right here. So here's what I have, and that's how long I've had these. So, and they weren't used. So far, I ended up cutting 8 away to get 2 stuck. Well, here's the 7th one. So 7 away to only get 2 stuck. So they're just not sticking. They're falling off, sticking to my fingers. But these are more than 10 years old. I'm not even sure when they stopped making these things, so how old they actually are. But hopefully I've got 7 more left on here of the larger ones. Hopefully with all of that I can get the last 2 on. So that's those, because I really would like the Goodyear on the tires. I think it's really a nice touch, even though when you see some of them racing, they're there and they're not always there. Another one I've been fighting with, not really fighting with, on the body, this is the Salvinos JR Charger. It's got the locks here on the windshield. So I've been foil casting them. So here's one that I didn't cut, so you guys can see. Hopefully it'll focus on it. But you can see it right there. Then I cut it and trim it out. And I got 3 of them on there. So there's 2 that I didn't end up using. I made a whole bunch. But there, you can see them on the windshield now. So I got them glued in place and got those. So I'm really happy with those. Now, some asked about the rear window and about those bars. But if you know the Johan kit, it has their own separate ones that you pretty much glue right on the glass. So I have to foil these and work the glass. But the glass is kind of holding me up at the moment. Here's one of them. Well, here's the one I'm using or was going to use. I cut the windshield, the A-pillars, the vent windows off of this one. And the front is polished out really, really nicely. Really happy with that. The rear, though, it's got a, I don't know if you want to call it a rainbow kind of in here. Let's see if I can get it to show itself. When I turn it inside out, you can see it right there. And it's also got a star in there, so it's kind of funny. It almost looks like it's got, see if you can see it right there. It's hard to get the light to reflect. And then it also started to crack in the middle, so I put a little bit of glue in there. So it's polished out fairly nicely. It's definitely presentable. I've got another one coming, but I actually have, my spare kit. I pulled out the other one and I started polishing it too. So take that back out, take this out. This is from my stock one, so you can see the vent window that I cut away. So there's the 2 windshields. So there's the vent window I cut away. I haven't polished the front one, but I have been polishing the rear. And this one came out really nicely. So, but before I decide to cut and use the back of this one and the front of that one, I do have a 3rd one coming. And we'll see what kind of shape it's in and how it polishes out. So until I get that one, I'll make my decision on which ones I'm going to use. So this one, I'm just going to put it back in here. Now that it doesn't want to go in there. There we go. The side window, put that back in there. Sorry you can't see any of this stuff, but side window, tail light. Okay. So I'm kind of on hold because of that. Um, so I'll end up cutting this windshield free and using this windshield, but kind of want to do a little bit better on this one because it started to crack and it may just continue to crack. So I'm going to set that aside and work on some of these other little challenges and work on those. So put that away. But I have been working on the spark plug wires. Matter of fact, get that right up to the camera there. One side is done. Really happy with the way it looks. Gave him the weight, weighed him down, got him in there. The other side, right here, holes are drilled. They're kind of sitting here, kind of ready. The longest one I'm going to leave for the coil because I'm not sure where the coil is, so that's number 5. But all the rest of these are here. So what I start doing with these, though, is I'll start with the farthest one back, and I'll kind of pre-mark it. I'll spin it around and get it in the hole. So I'll get them in the holes, and then I'll trim them to whatever length I think I'm going to need them at. Because right now they're a bit long. Even though I could really shove them in there, but then they hit the top of the cylinder block. Yeah, they're definitely way too long. So that gives me an idea how much I think I should trim off of them. Okay, so here's a mock-up, if you can see them, how long they are. This one, of course, popped right back out, but just kind of I don't know if I want to call it a tip or a trick. Got an idea where I'm going with them, but I start with the farthest one. And okay, so that's where it's at. I'm going to clip it. So I got to put a part down so it's a little hard to see. So there we go. I clipped it. Now, the reason I started with the farthest one is if I cut it just a hair too short, or I don't like the length of it, I can move it to the next spark plug wire. So put that in there. Got an idea where it sits in there. The length I like. Okay, so I'm real happy with the length of that one now. But if I cut it a hair too short, I can always just move it to the next one in, move this one over here, and then recut, and hopefully don't cut too much. So that one is where I want it. I like to have enough that when I start to lay it down and route it, it goes where I want it to go. So I get an idea how much I want left over. So that being the case, a lot of times I'll just glue all 4 at the end. All right, so how much of this one should I cut? About the same. So let's lay that back down. Cut that much off of it. And let's put that one back in there. All right. This one is definitely way long. We'll take that much off. Get that in the hole. Okay. So there's 3. And then it's number 4. Let's see here. Okay, so now you can see how much I've got in each one. All right, so that being the case, let's get a toothpick here. Let's take this one out. Put a little bit of super glue on my toothpick. And get it in the hole. There we go. So that one's in the hole. Move on to the next one. Sometimes I gotta feed it ink so it wants to pull itself back out. Give it a second and the super glue grabs it. Okay. All right. Last one. All right. So now they're all glued in there. Next step, one, get all the super glue off my toothpick here. Is I give them what gives it the gravity, the weight look to it. So what I'll do is I'll start pushing them down, feed them down. That way it has the look of some weight to it. Get those under the tubes there. Okay. Then I'll pull them forward right here, and then I'll weigh them down here as well. So I'm pushing them down to the thing, pushing them here, pulling, and then here we go. So that gives them the weight of actual wires where they're just not floating. They're sitting there. Now this is the coil wire. I have yet to figure out where exactly I'm putting the coil yet. But there's the spark plug wires all run. But the coil, I know I've mentioned in one of the previous videos, they put the coils like pretty much right here. 2 of them. Well, I don't have room. I'm trying to figure out where it is. It's a nice plain spot back here on the firewall. Mopars, I really didn't mount them to the cylinder heads. Push some of these down in the front. Should I give the front a little bit of weight there too with the spark plug wires? And if I didn't show you this side, as far as pushing them against the block, pushing them down, pushing them here and there. Here we are. So it gives them the weight and the look. So that's pretty much, other than the coil, figured out. So a few other things to do, but this is going to get put away for a little bit while I wait for that other glass to get here. I'll fight with the tires a little bit more. Got some other stuff to do. So I'm going to put this one away for a little bit and then work on some others. I got some other projects, so I'll do probably another video or two today on some other projects. But you guys, thanks for tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate all your support and all your likes, shares, and subscribes. So thank you. You guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time.